Alright, so here's my worm deck.
Go ahead.
It's 3 worms X. When you need normal summon, you can just send a
Right
worm
there, just
from
give me
your
right
deck
there.
to the graveyard, right? So then you play 3 worm Yugioh.
All your cards are upside
His
down.
effect is when he's summoned, when he's engraved and Zex is the only monster you control, you can special summon him face down, and when he's split face up, you can bounce a card. So it's a +1 if you summon Zex on first turn and get Yugioh's effect off. Then it's 3 Carteros. He's the searcher. A lot of people only like 2, but I play 3 because if you already use 1, you can just flip the next one, get the other, and then make a emerald and then recycle it. It's pretty good. You play 1 Worm King because you're only going to bring him out through Nebula, so you don't really want him otherwise, but he's not bad. That's it for the monsters. I mean for the worms. For the rest of the monsters, it's
upside down.
1 Thunder King. Because Thunder King is really good, he goes with the deck pretty well. Honest. Shouldn't really have to explain that. Everything's light except for this. Evil Dragon and Nanta. You can special summon her by banishing every reptile. And so I think you can banish at most 13 reptiles. I think it's like 11 or something. It's pretty good. She gains 600 for each, and then at the end phase of the turn, you get at the end phase of every one of your turns, you have to blow up a card on the field. So early game you can drop her really weak and just pop cards, or late game you can drop her like huge and just kind of win. So that's it for the monsters. Then you play Triple Pod Duality. It just goes with the deck really well.
It's just a 3 now.
Yeah. Double Lance, because I don't like triple MST, and Lance is really good against, it gets over things. You can use defensively and offensively, so why not?
I don't get it.
Then there's 2 MST, just to blow up back row, really. You should know that. Dark Hole and Book of Moon, because they're staples. And you play 6 flip effects in this deck, so Book of Moon's even better. Then onto the traps, I play a lot of traps. I play Triple Nebula, it's the best card of the deck. It flips all your monsters face up, and at the end phase, all your guys return face down. You draw a card for each, then special summon Worm King. So if you summon Zex, Yugioh, it's like a +4, which is really good. Offering is a Snake DD, you play as a 2-of because it's Icarus attack for reptile monsters. That's good. So, it's pretty self-explanatory for those. Then I play Triple Fiendish Chain.
Hit that Electrum OTK.
Yeah, double D-Prison. Double Mirror Force. 1 Compulsory, 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, 1 Warning. It's staple. And then the last 2 traps, I play 1 Dark Bribe, because I had Starlight Road in here originally, but Starlight Road was just okay, so I ended up cutting it. And then I play 1 Call the Haunted, because it's okay game 1. And then for the side, and extra, for side I'm playing double a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, because why not? And there's some darks, you don't play a lot of them, so it's good. Double Mind Crush, because a lot of things search this format. Double Gozen Match. I kind of want Rivalries, but Gozen Match is still good. 2 Prohibition, because I like Prohibition inside pretty much anything, because it just kills anti-meta decks, really bad. Just shuts them out of games. 1 D-Fisher, because you can only play 1. System Down, because it's really good against machine decks. The 3rd MST for anything that's going to play big back row. 1 Breakthrough Skill, because it's Breakthrough Skill. It's really good. It's a Veiler.
Such a broken card.
Debunk. It's just the best card to side this format. I wish I had multiples. I would side multiples, because it gets Dragons, Priestess, Mermails, anything that plays a lot of hand traps, like Chain Burn.
Timothy.
Yeah, Deck
Oh my
Dev.
god.
I play Deck Dev because of this card, King of the Feral Imps. I'll explain in a little bit, but you make him a lot, so Deck Dev is really good. And then 1 Overworked, because it's essentially Regeki against Fire Fist. And onto the extra deck, it's 2 King of the Feral Imps. He's your gear against X for any reptile of any level, so you can search Evil Dragon and Nanta if you really have to. Plus it's a deck dev you target, so you can make him and just deck dev your opponent. It's pretty good. Play 1 Utopia, because it's big and it's honestable. Play Utopia Ray, because it's another win condition. Diamond Dire Wolf. That card's really expensive now, and it's very good.
Still don't see why.
So 1 card out to anything, so you should be playing it. Black Ship. It's really good. Another card that's shooting up.
Your cards aren't upside down.
Butterfly.
You're not supposed to be upside down.
Butterfly is really, really good. Kill Spirit Reaper and pushes for damage against Draco Sacks. Cowboy. I mean, I think anybody should play Cowboy, really. 1 Emerald, because I lost Pot of Avarice, so gotta make do what you got. 1 Steelstorm Roach. That card's gonna be really good this format. Trust me, like, Chaos Dragons are making a comeback. Plant Dragons, Synchro Summon. Play 1 Abyss Dweller. It's Mermails, Dark Worlds, any of that stuff. Constellar Omega. He's really good, because he's a, like, just permanent lance, really. He forces your opponent to answer him, and if they are willing to, like, -2 to get rid of him, like, fine. It's worth it for me. Maestro, because it's good, and I need the ulti. It's really bad. 1 Star Liege. It gets over any effect monster. And Gemini Pearl, because it can't be Fiendish Chain, and it gets over big things. And that's it for the deck. It's pretty good. It's topped a couple of our locals. Well, actually a lot of our locals recently. So, that's it.